Hey guys, I'm sorry if you hear some cartoons in the background. Isabella has my iPad. I'm gonna pull some cards and do a bit of a reading. I'm using the Lightseers, oh she's showing you what she's got, deck. Yeah, I just want to see collectively what you guys need to hear right now. I'm setting my intentions for it to be a uplifting and helpful message of to help you get through whatever you're going through and this big shift that's happening right now. I've already done a few videos about that and I have a few to come. I feel like right now I'm meant to be supporting you, and that's what I want this reading to do also. So some advice on how we can help get through this process and in the best way that's gonna benefit you in the best way. And yeah, it's like all I can think of for now. I want it to be a positive and uplifting reading. There may be some, things that don't feel very good as we're going through this shift, but it's all helping clear out all of that old garbage to help us be more grounded, be more steady in the future, in that timeline where we are in the new earth, which this is why all of these big shifts are happening, because we are energetically shifting the frequency of not just us but as a whole collective is the same ones came out, okay, is shifting. And yeah, we need to make sure we've got everything in place to be able basically to be able to not get to have the easiest road and to not get dragged into all of the pretend stuff that's going on, because I'm looking at all of this stuff in the world as pretend, because yes, it's very real and it is happening, but it's only real in their reality, and we need to stay strong in our own reality, keep the vibrations high, and all of this shit that the government is freaking doing right now, we just, yeah, it's not our reality. Our reality is different and we need to keep anchoring in that reality of the new earth. So
this is not my fault.
it's okay, isn't it? Okay, so I feel like you're letting the negative thoughts and influences pull you away. Like, I feel like you're like withdrawn. You're withdrawing yourself and you're letting all of these negative thoughts, these old beliefs, maybe old patterns, or maybe outside influence, you're letting it get to you, and your higher self is really trying to help anchor in the positive and like calling on like the universal energy of light, and trying to help bring that into you, but you're not quite seeing it because you're in this clouded headspace of just all of this darkness, whether that is from the old patterns, the old beliefs that are resurfacing, or it is of recently I was psychic attacked really horrendously, and it could be from that side or that side. There's many indications, or it even could be maybe like a friendship that is turning like bad and they're influencing you to do like like maybe things that are not so good for you, or maybe it is like a work situation where it's kind of starting to like feel uncomfortable and you're not really thriving in there, you're not really enjoying it, whatever it is. I feel like you're really withdrawn and you're starting to almost like lose touch with the intuitive side. And that can happen, like we can turn it around really quickly, but I feel like this is kind of what's happening in the collective right now, where there's a lot of psychic attacks, there's a lot of, you know, negative energy in the world, and as empaths you're kind of absorbing that and taking on other people's shit when you don't need to do that. You need to separate yourself from that and ground your energy and heal yourself, and, you know, like give yourself like little energy healings, and like, you know, imagine the light like surrounding you, and maybe when you're in the bath or shower or just in bed or whenever because that really does work and it really helps, because when we've got all of everyone else's energy on us, it clouds our judgment, it clouds our mind. And yeah, I can really feel you slipping into this this energy where it's almost like a slippery slope, where you start to feel like withdrawn, you start to feel crap, and then it just gets so far down the road where you don't even realize, actually I've been feeling crap for a while and I didn't even realize it's been this long. And then you've almost like lost the momentum of that positive energy. You've forgotten what it's like to feel connected and positive like easily, and yeah, it's almost feels impossible to get back to where you was, or, you know, in a positive place. But it's really not, it's not impossible. We need to take our power back, definitely. I've been saying this a lot recently. Good girl, baby. We need to look at this, look, another. Just so many negative thoughts and negative influences all around us, and then our higher self, our guides, are just like, come on, you can do this. Like, stop listening to all of the shit. Stop listening to it, because it's not real, it's not you. Like, all of these things that are happening, you don't need to focus on all of the negative. You need to focus on getting yourself better, and by doing that you're going to help yourself. So recently I seen this video, and there was they had a glass of water, and then they put some dirt in it, and then they stirred it around. The water turned like a brownish colour, and they're trying to scoop all the dirt out, and it's not really changing anything. It's not really making any difference. The water's still all mucky, and they can scoop so much dirt out, but it's also taking the water out too as they're scooping this dirt out, which is their life force, it's their energy, and they're just taking so much of their energy away by scooping all of this dirt out. And then they realise, actually, this is not working, what else can I do? And then they start to pour more beautiful clear water into it until it's overflowing, and then all of this dirt leaves, because you've filled yourself up with so much love and so much energy and so much time and patience and healing or whatever you need, that all of that dirt goes, because you're not taking away anymore, you're filling up. So I feel like that in this picture, where you're all being, there's just so much crap, there's so much dirt in our energies and in our head and just around us in the world, where we need to stop focusing on the dirt and focus on the light, focus on what we need to support ourselves and clearing ourselves, taking our power back. So important. I will link the video below and in the little clickable eye about that, because it's just beyond important at this point. Like, this is the thing that is going to help get us through the next like 6 to 9 months of crap. So yeah, they're the ones steering the boat at the minute, but we can take our power back and we can become one with ourselves again. We can be the ones holding the light again and shining that on others, and we can help the planet from such a beautiful place. We don't need to be the ones that are like, oh god, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, in your imagination when you're just so excited and you're like, imagine all these amazing things and you feel so good about it, and when you're in alignment, just things keep happening from that imagination. It's like, oh, I was thinking about that the other day, and you're in alignment, so all these positive things keep happening to you. That is like, that's how it's meant to be. It's not meant to be when all of these negative thoughts are bombarding you and won't leave you alone, and you're trying to figure out how to, you know, get rid of them, and you're trying to like get yourself out of it, but then it almost like defeats you, so then you just stop trying, and then you're just kind of in the darkness and you feel like you don't know how to get out of it anymore. It's because we're focusing on the darkness. Stop it. Like, focus on all of them positive things again. Like, what is the new earth going to look like? It's going to look so beautiful, so green, so luscious. We're all going to be free. There's not going to be any restrictions on our souls anymore, on ourselves. Like, the children are going to be able to like run and play with each other, and, you know, and not have to worry about safety. And, you know, it's going to be a beautiful place, and we need to hold that vision. That vision is what is going to save our ass right now. So, and yeah, my friend told me on the call last night, like, I think it was Esther Hicks, she was talking about one person that is in alignment is more powerful than millions that are not. And that is true. So we just need to help ourselves and work on ourselves, and then everything else will sort itself out, because our energy will help everyone else. So yeah, that is what I get for this video. I also get you really need to be grounding again. It's all the same things that I've already been channeling. You need to be grounding your energy. You're very floaty in the air right now. Yeah, like, all of that's amazing in a sense where you're able to really like get in touch with spirit and like things like that in that space, but also the information is not always going to be accurate because you're too floaty and you're accepting everything. So ground your energy, be in your heart center where you can distinguish whether the information feels good to you or whether it doesn't. So like, let's say if this video, if you're grounded and you're feeling yourself, and then this video just doesn't feel like it resonates, it just doesn't feel like it's for you, then be true to yourself and click off the video. It's not for you. But if it feels like your heart is just like pulling you and you're like, I don't even know what it is yet, but I feel like this is for me, or maybe everything I've said is just like, oh crap, that's true. You know, like, we need to decide what is for us and what is not. So leave what's not. It's not for you. There's other people watching that it's for. There's videos online right now about all the scary things happening in the world, and decide whether, is this for me or is this for someone else to watch? Because right now I'm not feeling myself. I'm not feeling very good. I'm like, this video is putting me into fear, and it's not making me feel positive, it's not making me feel uplifted. Then click off it and turn your phone off. Stop watching it. Like, decide what is right for you, and that might be different every day. So grounding your energy is so important right now, because we need to be able to receive the right information and know what is true and what is not, because right now there is an attack on the spiritual community, and they're feeding a lot of false information into the spiritual community. So just be careful, and I just want you to be grounded and be in your heart center so you know what's true and what's not. And honestly, at the end of the day, we just need to stop taking on everyone else's information and just feel what is good to us. So yeah, let me just see if there's anything else. I feel like there's something else that needs to come through about the sun. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that and I'm gonna do a separate video on it. I don't feel like it's meant to be in this reading, but you guys are obviously meant to know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it and I'm gonna do a separate video on it just to make sure it's all out there. I don't feel like this video will be freaking 40 minutes long otherwise. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Welcome all of my tribe that are here. I feel them in the energy. I'm really excited to have you guys here. Make sure you subscribe below, join the tribe, and comment below as well, like what things do you want to know about, like how we can get through this shift. I have got some topics here that I want to be talking about. I want to channel and figure some things out. So I want to channel this money situation, like this energetic money, and how they're going to be using it to control us. I want to channel everything is AI at the minute, so like AI is included in the money, AI is included in the freaking brainwashing and all that shit. So I'm not going to channel AI itself, but all of it is, if you get me. I want to also channel the 15-minute towns. Just so much, the chemtrails, there's so much going on. Hence the reason, like, there's so much dark energy in the world right now, and they're here. The Anunnaki, which are attacking the spiritual people, are here right now, and we need to be able to defend ourselves from them. So stay tuned for the next video, because that's what we're going to be talking about. That's the message that's coming through. We're going to be talking about the sun and how it's not fucking real, and the real one is bursting through, and we need to connect to it and all of that jazz. So click on to the next video and watch that one. I would have already channeled about the 15-minute cities, the money, all of that shit, the birds falling out of the sky, everything like that by the time this video is up. So also go check them out and join the Patreon below, where every month you get to ask me questions, and then I channel it and we help and we heal each other and all of that good stuff, and set our intentions. We just had an intention ceremony last night. It was so beautiful. It felt so good to we laughed so much on the call. I love it. So yeah, definitely check that out, and if you need a one-on-one session, I am also available for them. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it. Click the thumbs up button and the subscribe.